So, guys, welcome back to another one, and yeah, you already read the title, you already seen the thumbnail, so let's get straight into it. And guys, you can already see it, today we have a pretty special character, and that's gonna be Green Sigurd, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I am actually, like, unironically pretty hyped to actually try this guy, because I heard from a lot of other Grand Cross creators and also another Grand Cross, like, friends who actually play Grand Cross, that he is pretty good for a human team. So, with that being said, right, he is a green type unit. We don't have gear on him because we are playing ungeared, like the best game mode ever. And also, we have Jillian. So, if you don't know why we have Jillian, what she does with her passive, actually the best passive to use with Archer, increases HP attribute allies HP by 30%. So, or Sigurd gets like 30% more HP from our Jillian. Not only that, if we go to his passive, right? If we go to his passive, for each applicable ally participating in the battle, their basic stats increase by 5% and damage dealt by 10%. And the hero is given an additional race demon. Well, that doesn't really count here. But yeah, his applicable allies are humans, right? So he gets, I think, like 30% more damage and 15% more basic stats. So that's also pretty insane. But yeah, with that being said, guys, if you like this sort of content, of course, consider liking, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and it honestly makes my day. And with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day. If you are going to summon on Sigurd, I wish you the best of luck. And with that being said, let's get on to our first match here with, of course, our full-on human team with Green Sigurd. Okay, so for our first match of today, we are up against a... I don't even know. You know what? I will take it though, because I really want to see what Sigurd can do here. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, this is the first time ever playing with Sigurd, so I have some really high expectations. But I also heard that he's like more of a support type character instead of like a really attack oriented character, right? There goes the tier. That is pretty insane. Like, one tap the tier right there. He was using dodge for that, but that's fine. That's fine. And DK in the back, that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. So what we're going to do in the next turn is, of course, we are going to AoE, take out the Meliodas, and just do like a level 2 single target attack with our Sigurd, because I really want to see what he's capable of here. That is fine. Yeah, man, this team that he's using, like, his name is literally like Demon King, right? And look at the team he's using. That's just horrendous. Yeah, let's use the AoE. Then single target attack the Meliodas, and just to be sure, let's actually do a level 2 Sigurd attack right there. Let's see. Yeah, corruption. So they do have corruption on their health bar. Yeah, look at that. That's the corruption stat. And 210, that's a lot. Almost 300k in ungeared. Okay, 144k. That's pretty huge. Level 2 and okay, 65k damage. Not too bad actually. That's actually not too bad. There goes the LR Ascanor, and now only his DK survives. Honestly, this is already like a guaranteed win, but I just want to play with Sigurd a little bit more. So what's he gonna do? Also, if I sound really weird, like, I am sick, so I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so let's actually do a level 2. I want to see that, and then we do a level 2 with our Archer. That will take care of him. Ooh, okay, 50k damage. Like, he does crit a lot though. You kind of have to give it to him. He does crit a lot. Now 2 stacks of that like corruption stack. So that's pretty interesting. But with that being said, let's get on to our second match, and let's just experiment with Sigurd a little bit more. Okay, so for our second match of today, we are up against a pretty... I don't know what it is today, man. I really do not know what it is, but we are up against this guy. That is fine, though. You know what we are gonna do? We are actually gonna... I don't think he's using dodge food, so let's just use this. Okay, so what I really want to say about Sigurd is, like, his... Damn, that's a lot of damage. His passive is, like, actually pretty useful now that I think of it, because let me explain why, right? Let me explain why the humans are so back with Sigurd. First of all, Sigurd is a backline unit. I know that. I'm using him in the front because I just want to show his skills and what he can do, right, in the battlefield. But what it does is, after this turn, they all get a debuff. That's the corrosion, something like that debuff, right? What it does, it is like minus 10% HP related stats, and that kind of stacks, right? That is pretty pretty okay. That's not pretty like insane or something. That's okay on its own. But combined with this green Archer, it is pretty insane. Let me explain why, right? Because let me explain why. Come on. Okay, when it's our turn, I will be explaining it because I kind of have to let you guys see this. Okay, so now they have the courage, right? So if we actually focus on the Rimuru, I know he's like level 70, but if we focus to the Rimuru, look at that, minus 30,000 HP. Keep in mind we are also in Ungert. HP related stats, minus 10%. It stacks to, and it's a great debuff, right? On its own, it's fine. But now, if we do a level 2 AoE, if they survive at least, like if we do the level 2 AoE, and then let's just do a SIGURD attack. Okay, so they survive, right? The Escanor and the Milim. Is that a Milim? I don't even know. No, the Escanor and the DK Melee survive. That is fine. But, okay, DK Melee kind of doesn't really prove my point because he cleanses. But with that debuff that Archer sets here, they cannot heal. So what that means is initially they cannot heal back up their HP. With that, their HP related stats are like minus 10 to like 30%. That is gonna be so annoying if you're gonna face like a team that doesn't have like a debuff remover, right? So look at this now. The HP related stats. Okay, Escanor, you don't really see it on Escanor because it's Escanor, but like minus 11 over like 12% with like 2 stacks now. So that if you stack them long enough, I think you can make a tremendous comeback with the human team, of course. Maybe that's just Copium talking, but I really think this SIGURD is gonna be really huge in the backline for human teams. Like I said, maybe it's just Copium, but I really think he's gonna be like the Nanashi of the human teams. But with that being said, let's actually get to our third and our final match of today with, of course, our SIGURD and our Archer. Okay, so for our third and final match of today, we are up against a unknown team. He does out CC us. Honestly, if we lose this, I am fine with that because we have faced like 2 pretty weird teams today. So if we lose it with this team, it's fine. It's totally fine. And also he is like an Alloy Milim. So yeah, the matchup is not that great. Let's see. Okay, AoE first, sure. AoE again, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's actually not too bad. SIGURD is stunned though, so that's something. Yeah, I think we just like kind of like rush here, right? So let's do this, and then yeah, let's do the single target attack. Okay, so we don't have our ult in the next turn, I think. But what we do have is the Archer Chaos stacks. Oh, we do have our ult. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. If that Milim does not one-shot or Escanor, I think we can make a really big play here. But that's a big if. That's actually a really big if. And another AoE. SIGURD is still alive. Okay. But of course, yeah, Escanor's just cooked. Escanor's just cooked. That's fine though, that was to be expected. Not really mad about that. Yeah, let's combine the Archer cards here. And their HP related stats shouldn't be that high. Okay, plus like 6k. It could be worse, Because now their HP is like down with like 20%. So that is pretty good. Keep in mind, like, they have a lot of buffs, also the Nanashi in the back, so that kind of helps us out here. Let's see. Okay, there goes almost his whole team. And only his Milim is alive now. Yeah, that Milim is just gonna stay there for a little bit. Nanashi will come. Yeah, Nanashi is here now. And okay, we can actually get our ultimate in the next turn. SIGURD is not gonna survive that. Nah, that is to be expected. Do the grey like debuffs still stand though? That's a really good question. Do the grey debuffs still stand? I really hope so. Let's see. No, it does not. That's unfortunate. That's actually unfortunate. I think we lost this, but that's fine. Like I said, it is what it is. Kind of. Milim is just like build different. Wait. Oh man, actually, guys, we won. With that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. We actually won that, damn.